Will be a game to remember, but we actually see REM playing Protoss and not Zerg.
Huh. Interesting decision. I mean, he definitely ladders to Zerg, but you never know. Obviously, he could have a strategy he thinks he can use to beat Ballertron, maybe something a little tricky, going to pull something clever out of the hat, so to speak. We see REM spawning in the top right position as the blue Protoss, and Ballertron, the red Terran, spawning in the bottom left on Xel'Naga Caverns.
So like we said, we have seen Ballertron do some amazing games against Protoss, especially on this map. He was able to just out-macro and destroy a Protoss, I believe named PP Touch from one of our first clan wars that we started doing recently. So definitely know he is good against Protoss, but it's going to be interesting to see what REM pulls out of his hat, per se. If he's going to do the regular High Templar, the regular Robotech, or if we're going to see something interesting come.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm expecting something a little interesting. Generally speaking, Zerg players do not just switch to Protoss overnight. So we will see what is going on. Nothing really telling quite yet. Xel'Naga Cavern is one of those maps where I feel it's very balanced. If Terran is able to secure that gold as his third, however, it can put him in a very good position, as Terran wants to have their expansions along their supply line.
Yeah, in fact, I don't know very many Terrans that don't go for this gold expansion on this map. Sometimes they will go for the gold or the expansion. I guess you say the third natural blue expansion here at the bottom, or sometimes they'll even try to be sneaky and hide it at the top. But really, the gold is about the safest choice for Terran to take their third on this map.
Yep, we see REM scouting around with his probe. We actually see a gateway and a assimilator, so very, very standard thus far, as well as the pylon going down. Nothing redonkulous, and Ballertron playing completely normal thus far.
Yeah, definitely no cheese rush. It might be interesting if we see a early Marauder push, which is so devastating. Looking like a gas steal coming down for REM. Not wanting to go fast Banshees or other kind of fast tech. Marine coming out going to be denying any further scouts, I do believe. Do see a tech lab going down, so we might very well see this Marauder push, which is so devastating against Protoss. Seeing a Zealot come out. So like I say, just very standard play so far. Nothing out of the ordinary except for this assimilator, which is so annoying. Oh, a double rack, so we might be seeing a 2 racks expand or a 2 racks push. Probably 2 racks push into expand. Really common at high levels of play, it seems like. So this is going to be very interesting.
Very possible. I honestly want to see a Reaper. I feel like that'd be really exciting. I love Reapers, and it's gonna be a Reaper. So who called it? Matt's the best. I love my Reapers. Oh no, I was not looking at production tab, but it's actually up there. So yeah, I know what's going on. The Reapers we are seeing, and a very, very fast stim pack. So as far as your predictions, Ballertron, I think a push may be the in the works for Ballertron.
Indeed, looking like it could be that. See the Zealot chase away that SCV scout. Now, Ballertron, if you keep an eye on this SCV, he's probably going to be running him all over the map. I know Ballertron will run an SCV all over the map, checking for hidden tech, checking for expansions. Very smart play because it's really easy to hide a starport, to hide Dark Templar tech anywhere on this map. So you will see Ballertron run that SCV literally all over the place. So far, not even dealing with this assimilator. Actually, here comes a Marauder, and now REM knows for sure that there are Marauders on the field. Let's see how he reacts. See the second gateway come down.
Run, little Reaper. Okay, Reaper escapes. We're okay. Reaper's trying to hop in the back of that base, and actually REM has a Stalker on patrol right here at the bottom, doing a great job preventing that Reaper from getting in. But that probe definitely not going to make it out of here. Reaper's going to get a free kill.
Looks like it. Now, I do believe we're going to see a 2 racks expand from Ballertron. We see he is... yeah, he has the SCV right here. So a 2 racks expand from Ballertron coming down. He's going to be keeping right up with his production. However, the REM is going to be done with his natural a little bit sooner due to the fact he started sooner. We actually see mass gates coming down. Going to be a 4 gate. So Ballertron is really going to need to get some other racks up and running very quickly to be able to hold off pressure like this. In fact, a perfect scan coming down. He's seeing the 4 gates. He knows there's expansion, so he knows pressure is going to be coming quickly after this expansion is up and running, so he's really got to get these buildings building ASAP.
And we actually see 2 bunkers going down, so Ballertron trying to play it very safe. Bunker is going to be so necessary if the 4-gate does come pretty soon. I mean, bunker's just so good. That 400 extra health is so nice when you're trying to keep those little Marines alive. They are very squishy. And another barracks coming down here for Ballertron.
Yeah, a lot of players from other races scream about the bunkers and the fact that they're salvageable and just really too good, they say. And I don't really get into arguments about it, but I know that we do need them. Early game, we die until we get an army. So Terran players definitely do need those bunkers to hold off pressure. Looks like we see a lot of sentries come in, might be trying to take down one of those bunkers by force fielding behind it, not allowing the SCVs to repair. See a planetary, not a planetary fortress, a command or an orbital command coming down for Ballertron, sending an SCV out to scout, back and forth patrolling. And so far, we don't see that 4-gate developing yet. He is adding on a robotics facility and another gateway, so maybe he was getting that 4-gate out for protection, resistance to that 2 racks pressure, or 2 racks pressure he might have thought coming, but I just don't know yet. It's going to be interesting to see. Probably going to see Colossi as the almost guaranteed Protoss tech pathway when dealing with infantry.
Very true. And actually, we have not seen a proxy pylon yet. So, warp gate push definitely not looking like it's going to come anytime soon. Actually, maybe a little baby push here from REM. No, he's actually just going to back up, trying to kill that scout. Make sure Ballertron stays in the dark and still not taking his gas.
There we go. Ballertron finally taking the gas. Natural. Not needing it yet. That's a good ploy. He still has 200 gas. Not really using it. This factory is about halfway done, so it's going to be interesting to see if he actually uses that to get some tech or if he's going to be using it to get medevacs. Because somehow the high-level Masters Terrans like to go mass infantry against Protoss, and somehow they win. I can't do it. That's probably why I'm still Diamond, but looking for some interesting play. Let's see if Ballertron is moving out right now, if he's going to be making a push, or if he's going to be taking his 3rd REM camped out of this tower. So we will see a push if it comes. In fact, he actually has both of it, sees it coming, going to be pulling back to protect. Seeing Immortal out on the field. Don't see Colossi yet, though he is building a Twilight Council. So he actually looks like he's going to be going High Templar instead of Colossi.
Very true. A important observation. But obviously, Ballertron actually is looking to push. Stimpack is done, and no weapons or armor upgrades for this infantry. So we will see if... I honestly think there's a very hefty Protoss force, and he could get force fielded. Ballertron's going to be very careful. Oop, getting a free Marauder. Looks like splitting his units up. That Marauder's going down for sure. Ballertron, a bad decision here to push. May actually cost him a lot of units.
See him trying to run that Marauder back. Not really going to work. And so now he might actually be leading REM into a trap. He has a very strong position set up with 1 bunker. Actually, he deleted the 2nd bunker, so not a very strong position after all. However, this is a large force on the field. Looking at the army tab, it is actually 100 to 81. So right now, Ballertron is behind by almost 20 food, going up to 15, and actually coming up to about 12, 11 now. So he's catching up very quickly, but still not a force to be reckoned with. As we see that REM. I don't see a High Templar Shrine going down yet, so very interesting. See, he's getting charged a lot, so he might just be going Immortal Gateways. He's taking his 3rd. Ballertron's about to get out macro. This is very bad. He's got to get back in this game quickly. You just cannot allow that to happen against the Protoss.
No, definitely not. Looks like a drop may be coming down for Ballertron. This would be very good. Tech sniping could be so effective. And actually, 1 medevac not filled. Definitely a mistake for Ballertron. And going to be scouted by that probe, maybe? Actually, no, by some miracle. The probe did not see it.
He will scout this coming in.
Oh, he will. There we go.
The path he's going to be building this. Something's going to scout it coming in, so this drop is actually probably going to be intercepted and stopped before much damage could be done in the main. Right now, Ballertron actually going to... Ooh! Looks like he's actually pushing out right now. Might be trying to snipe this. Might be trying to snipe this 3rd. As these medevacs are splitting off right now, the army's pulling back. If Ballertron goes in right now, this could be a very effective push, but he's taking the long route. Probably not going to work that well. Going to be losing this medevac. Going to be losing most of these troops. Going to be cut off very early by REM. Not much damage. However, he's going to be pushing in. It looks like he's going to be able to take down this 3rd, this goal, but most of the army coming back. But he's causing them to split. Ballertron might actually be able to win this. Let's look at this. In fact, we see REM pulling back. Ballertron needs to take out that gold. Is he going to be pushing in? Don't allow the army to reunite. And we see him pushing all the way in, but that might have been a mistake. Now the whole army is here. We see him having to pull back. I don't know if he's going to have time to snipe this 3rd. He's going to try his damnest, but I don't believe it's really going to work out that well. Probably a mistake pushing in. Too many units coming back. Not going to take down this third. Forced to retreat. Ballertron had the upper hand, but I think he lost it by choosing to go in. But he did actually end up sniping this third, but his army is almost non-existent. If REM were to push right now, I do not believe Ballertron could hold him off. And in fact, we see REM moving out to rally. And actually not going to be pushing, just kind of hanging back.
Oh.
Actually, no, we see him moving down. This could be very, very bad for Ballertron. He does not have the force to hold this off. This could very well be the GG.
Yeah, literally nothing here for Ballertron. Has maybe 10 units. So very bad. Just a lot of barracks, but just not producing quite quick enough. Actually, REM looking to go back. So maybe he's going to let Ballertron live a little bit longer. Yeah, I mean, he clearly has an advantage. He really needs to capitalize, because the longer he waits, the more bio units keep streaming out of here, giving Ballertron a chance.
And here we see Ballertron does not have combat shields. He has not. He is starting to research G armor. In fact, here it comes. Here comes a big push to REM, pushing in this left side. Ballertron stemming, trying to come back with us around, but he's cut off by force fields. And it looks like REM is actually going to be trying to go in the base and cut off most of the production structures. With these force fields, he's going to keep Ballertron out. They're overpowered, some say. Very hard to do. This is probably going to be the GG, because Ballertron's going to lose almost all of his forces. Not going to be able to come in whatsoever. Going to be trying to stand out and do some damage, sniping an immortal or two, but just not going to be able to really get in there. We see very little energy. These forces these buildings are going down like flies. Force fielding him out of his own base. A mistake by Ballertron to allow him to come in like that. That's really, really disheartening. And the GG comes down from Ballertron. We can trace that back to that push into the base. Just really devastating mistake. He thought he had it, and then the units got warped in, and the units pulled back from the main. He got sandwiched and lost almost all of it. Probably a better choice would have been to take out that goal. But still, a very good game from Ballertron. But we do see that Clan H20 has been put in the running by REM. It is now 2-1. Would have liked to see Ballertron take the third, but still a very good game, but just a very costly mistake.